This is BNN, the Bloviation Nation Network.
Wow, it's almost St. Patrick's Day. Are you Woodchucks ready to sing the song?
What song is that? I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Byron.
Whatever.
Are you in, Timothy?
Nuts.
Okay, Calvin? 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 Calvin!
Go away.
St. Patrick's Day is here. Time for wine and time for beer. We've been bad, but we don't care. Long as there's some whiskey there. Want a place to have some fun. I just want a Jameson. We don't know just how to say we love St. Patrick's Day.
Did you guys start celebrating already? Okay, you rodents, get ready. That was passable, Byron.
What do you mean?
You need to slow down, Timothy. Calvin, you're slurring your words. Calvin! Calvin!
Go away.
Want a place to have some fun. I want a shot of Jameson. We don't know just how to say we love St. Patrick's Day. We don't know just how to say we love St. Patrick's Day.
That was very good, boys.
Let's have another round. Yeah, let's have another round. Yeah, let's have another round.
No, that's enough. Let's not overdo it.
What do you mean, overdo it? Are you shutting us off?
Now, wait a minute, boys.
Nobody shuts us off. What are you talking about? We want another round.
Hi there. Hey, and welcome back to this new edition of the Dullards Club for Men and Women too, or the Dullards Club, or the Dullards Club podcast. I don't know.
Any variation of same.
I have no idea where you are consuming this from, but we're glad you're here anyway. We are calling this meeting of the Dullards Club to order, and
We're glad you decided to join us.
yeah, absolutely. Don, what you had a couple of things.
Yes, it's interesting. I was thinking the other day, I found a book. Have you ever bailed out on a book before finishing it?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
I have.
I got a book from the library for Kindle, and it's like, oh, I've been waiting. It's been released. I think it's going to be great. And I started reading it, and it was like, boy, I hope this gets better. And there were snippets of good stuff in there, good content. And it's gotten to the point now I'm 80% through. So now my mental thing says I'm going to finish it no matter what, because there probably will still be a couple of good snippets. But it's going to make me wonder, after I finish it, I am going to seek out and start reading reviews to make sure that, am I the only one that thought this was a real waste of time?
You're questioning your own judgment here.
I am indeed.
Sometimes I'll read a book and I'll start reading it and I'll realize that I know how it's going to go. It's very predictable. I don't need to read the rest of it.
This was a nonfiction by an artist who is very talented and very good in a role that he played. And I thought, this is going to be a great book. And it is very disappointing. And I didn't bail on it. I wanted to, but I didn't.
So you're telling me that this is not the book that you're going to do the audio recording for?
No, if I did, I would take my editing blade to it real quickly. This is a 400-page book that could have been about 140.
Somehow, in the midst of this diatribe here, you have actually taken us to the next topic, which I think is very important.
I thought you were going to say the next break.
No, well, you've almost taken us there. But the next topic, which I feel is very important, and that
Okay.
is the things that our listeners, our viewers, are going to have to do in order to maintain their Dullard status.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask that, in fact, we're going to demand that you name 5 things that you've done this week to maintain your Dullard status. And I think you've already done a couple of them, Don, so I think you're well on your
I've got a
way.
list of them, but I'm already a Dullard, so...
Oh, this whole list is going to be reviewed by our douche team, headed up by Elon Stank. Those who don't submit will have their Dullard status put on probationary status, and they're going to have to do something else, which we have not determined yet. I was thinking of a larger thing that actually would be kind of fun to talk about.
Sure.
And that is, in a lot of old TV shows, there's always a family that's not quite exactly the nuclear family. It's not like Father Knows Best or Leave It to Beaver. There's always something that's a little weird. So I thought, why don't we try to figure out who the cast member is that is a little strange within these families that these TV shows are about. And my first one was The Real McCoys. Now, you remember The Real McCoys?
Well, yeah, Peppino was pretty much the...
Pepina, you got Pepina. Yeah, because...
He was the farmhand or something, right?
Right. There was a grandpa. There was
Grandpappy Amos.
Luke,
Luke,
and his wife, Kate,
You remember the wife? That's pretty good, man.
and little Luke. Little Luke was
I
the
forgot
son.
about little Luke, too, man.
But there was Pepina. And you need to have Pepina because he would always go, I don't know, feed the chickens or whatever Pepina
Not
did.
anymore.
I'm guessing that he wouldn't even be on the program now. How about this one? Hawaiian Eye. There'd be a couple of like normal cast members, the people that actually had the adventures.
I
there
want to
was
hear
one-
the weird one. Go
there's-
ahead.
Ponce Ponce.
Ponce.
Yes, he was a cab driver. All right, how about, I got another one for you. How about My Three Sons?
That wouldn't be Bub or Uncle Charlie, would it be?
That
No.
would be both of them, of course, because you never really knew the backstory. Why was there only the father
Yeah.
and the 3 sons? Was it divorce, which nobody talked about then?
That's
She probably died. Here's another one for you. Family affair.
Mr. French.
Mr. French, you're exactly right. See? Now, here's the thing. Before these kids showed up, he was just this guy, and he had to have a butler. That's the life, man. That worked out pretty well for him.
I want to go back a little bit to Fred McMurray, since you made sport of him.
Okay. All right.
I watched, what the hell was the movie I watched? A classic movie that I had never seen. I know what it was. The Apartment.
Okay.
With Jack Lemmon,
That was The
Shirley
Apartment?
MacLaine. He was a dick. Fred McMurray was the boss. Who was
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Anyway.
I think we've exhausted our first part of the show.
Yeah.
And in doing so, we've taken you right up to the time when we're going to circle the drain.
See you on the other side.
Goodbye for now.
I was losing sleep, worrying about where I was going, to put my clothes, winter clothes, spring clothes. I was confused and honestly totally disorganized. So I called California Closet Psychics. For just pennies a second, my California Closet Psychic was able to tell me that I needed to get my life and my closets organized.
Using the skills that only a true clairvoyant closet consultant can conjure, we have a vision of your entire house. There'll be a cabinet, cubby, drawer, or preternatural pantry for everything you own, making every room and in fact your entire house look just like a giant closet. We're so sure we can help you. If our gifted metaphysical storage soothsayers can't come up with a way to get your life, your clothes, and all of your household possessions organized, if our vision is not 100% otherworldly, we'll refund a small percentage of the $5 per minute charges that began from the moment we sensed that you were thinking about calling.
I took my Closet Psychic's advice, and things are virtually falling into place.
California Closet Psychics, the nation's only closet psychic network. Call now.
And we're back with Circling the Drain. Glad you're with us. Just a couple of things we want to get out here that we failed to mention in the first part of the show. Are chickens getting more expensive too?
Everything is, Pat.
Oh, okay. All right.
Speaking of which, and getting into the cost of things and all that, weather's turning, getting a little nice now. I may want to start my quote-unquote garden, my little garden. You go to buy a bag of potting mix, and it's like buying a mattress. You can't compare A to B. Here's a bag of potting mix. It's 1 cubic foot. It's 2 cubic feet. That's pretty clear. This one is 37 quarts. This one is 25 quarts.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Why can't they come up with a definitive singular answer?
Well, any bag of pot that I've encountered is usually by the ounce. But that's a whole different
That's
animal.
Another thing altogether.
So a 27-year-old Instagram influencer, and you know we're always hobnobbing with the influencers now that we are one.
Yep.
She says she's 27 years old, and she states that she's cradle robbing. She's on the hunt for a boyfriend who is only 23 or 24. And she's a very attractive young woman. And I read the story and I said, this really doesn't apply to me. And it wouldn't apply at all until she decides that she's going to be a grave robber, in which case then I'll have a shot.
My wife was cleaning up one of our rooms the other day. She said, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. What's this? Is this yours? Is this mine? Whatever. And it was a cute little box. It had some cigarette lighter adapter for some piece of electronics. But that's a great box. Do you ever save good boxes?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, occasionally I will, but we get so many of them that we no longer can save them. We had to build a new room on the house just to keep boxes that we might need
You might
for
need
something.
at some point either to wrap as a gift for a gift card or to ship something. That's
Hey,
it.
as you're watching this, you know St. Patrick's Day is coming. I was amazed by the number of different Jamesons that there are on the shelves. There's Jameson Stout, there's regular Jameson, there's Jameson Cold Brew, which is made with coffee. And then there's like Duff Beer. There's Lady Jameson, Tartar Control Jameson, Jameson Light. Yes,
Gluten-free.
absolutely. Anyway, I think we've exhausted our circling the drain capabilities here. So we have to adjourn this meeting of the Dullards Club for Men and Women too. Don, where can you find us?
Well, we are, aside from YouTube, at the Dullards Club channel, there is also, you can find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio, wherever you find your podcasts.
Or the famous quote from the Three Stooges, turn on anything, you'll get it. We have to go now. Have a great week, and we will talk to you soon. And until we see you once again, please remember,
Stay
stay dull.
Bye.